Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good week, and I hope you've been enjoying the content that's been going up over the last couple of days. Thank you to everybody that has been making their comments and doing the views. We've been hearing some really interesting comments coming on, so if you haven't already done so, guys, go back and check the last two videos, because on where are we? On Tuesday's video, we talked about how West Ham is being run into the ground by Sullivan and Brady. And yesterday, by the time you guys get to see this, we were talking about how David Sullivan is hiding behind financial fair play rules, quite frankly. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed them, and thank you to the guys that have subscribed to the channel so far. It's been good. It's been nice growth for the last couple of days. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. But this is the preview of West Ham's 18th and penultimate away game of the 24-25 Premier League season, where we travel northwest to the leaky bucket that is Old Trafford to take on Manchester United this Sunday afternoon for 2:15 kickoff. And unusual for the second time in a row now, it's not live on any UK TV channel. That's a bit weird, isn't it? I wonder why this game and the last game haven't been on telly. Oh yes, because we're rock bottom of the fucking table. That's why. But as always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear. And as you can see from the icon that's up here as well, there's some really nice polo shirts, sweatshirts, t-shirts and track jackets, etc., made by Umbro and Admiral, so go check those out. And any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter. So we're currently supporting close to, if not over 90 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop. Man United aren't as big of a club as we are, because they don't have any retro gear in that shop. So if you're a Hot Fuzz fan. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity, but you don't want to make an affiliate link purchase, that's perfectly fine. There is their Just Give and Fund link in the description below as well, for that matter. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford, guys. Believe me, every single penny helps. So as always, there's going to be timestamps in the description below. By all means, please do jump around to the relevant section that you want to listen to, and of course put your comments in the comment section at any point. So let's continue on by talking about the officials, but I can't tell you because the Premier League are been fucking lazy. It's Wednesday afternoon, it's 2 days after all the football's been resolved, and they still haven't put up the referees. But at this point, who gives a fuck? That nobody cares who the referee is going to be for these games now, guys, because at the end of the day, we're rock bottom of the table. We're not going to be moving anywhere. Yes, there's 9 points to grab. Yeah, there really genuinely is, in theory. I'd be very surprised if we get 4 out of these 3. Spoiler alert for upcoming previews. But yeah, I mean, who gives a shit? Now, in terms of our last 6 away games to Old Trafford in the Premier League, it's no surprise that we've won none, drawn 1 and lost 5, scoring 2, conceding 7. And Graham Potter's record at Old Trafford is equally slightly less embarrassing than ours. He's won once, drawn none and lost 3, with Brighton scoring 4 goals and conceding 8. Now, of course, we do remember the victory over them at the London Stadium, the 2-1 at the end of October. It was 0-0 at half-time. There was some interesting movements going on there. And, of course, that goal from Somerville on the 74th minute, Casemiro's equaliser on the 81st, and Bowen's winning penalty right at the death. I'm on the 92nd minute. I'm still not sure that should have stood, to be honest with you. I'm really not. But we'd be 2 points worse off if that wasn't the case. So it's good from that point of view. Now, Man United are, at the time of this recording, 2 points above us at 15th after 35 games, winning 10, drawing 9, losing 16, scoring 42 and conceding 51. So a -6 goal difference for those keeping track on 39 points. Now, in terms of the footystats.com home league table, it shows Man United are also 15th after 17 games, winning 16, drawing 3 and losing 8, scoring 21 and conceding 28 goals in the Premier League, so a -5 goal difference. And of their last 5 games at home, they've won 1, drawn 2, lost 2, with an average points per game ratio of their home games this season of 1.24. So that's Allardyce levels. It is. That's roughly what we used to get under Allardyce. Now, under Amorim, a manager that was heavily linked to replace David Moyes originally. I'm not saying anymore. Man United's style of play is attacking down the left-hand side, possession-based football, taking long shots and attempting through balls often. They are very strong at shooting from direct free kicks, protecting the lead and stealing possession. They are strong at creating chances from said through balls and attacking set pieces, but they are weak at finishing chances and avoiding fouls in dangerous areas. Now, this game is going to be nothing to Man United. You know, even Amorim has said that he's prioritising the Europa League, and fair play to him. I don't blame him in any shape or form, because at the end of the day, they're one game away from going into the final. By the time you guys get to watch this, they'll be playing tonight, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I do really think this is a real chance for after the shit show that was Spurs. I do think that, I mean, as I say, I said at the full-time thoughts video that I did think there was a lot to be grateful for, and there was a lot of very good football in there, but just unfortunately no chances being taken by either side, to be honest with you. But yeah, we'll come on to that in a bit more. But at home, Fernandes is their highest goal scorer and assisters, for that matter, with 5 apiece, with Diallo right behind him on 3 goals and 4 assists. Maguire is their highest aerial duel winner with an average of 2.5 aerial duels won per game. And of course, you know, over the last few games, he's been their top striker. Now, Man United are likely to use a 3-4-2 formation. But, you know, as I say, they do play the second leg of the Europa League semi-final against Athletic Bilbao, being 3-0 up from the first leg tonight by the time this goes up, guys. So yeah, as I say, I do genuinely think that we need to go out there all guns blazing, because Man United won't. Let's, you know, because we've got this, and then the Ipswich game is the last away game of the season. Let's just have something for the, I mean, we all, as away fans, we always party. Always party, no matter what. But why don't we just go out there, smash the shit out of Man United, get a win, which we haven't done for a long time, as we just talked about with the last 6 Premier League trips. Let's just do it. Let's go out there and smash them to pieces, and just tell it. And because the glory days for Man United are 4 or 5 years away, and the glory days for West Ham are about 2 or 3 behind that. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, it's going to take a long time for both clubs to sort themselves out. It really will be, as it will be with Spurs to a lesser extent. Really think it is. But anyway, looking at Man United injuries, Martinez is out long term until the new year by the looks of it, with a knee injury. I'm guessing that's probably going to be recovery, something to do with a surgery backfiring. If there's any Man United fans watching, please let us know. Xerxes is out until June with a thigh injury. Dalot misses this game with a calf injury, unlikely to return before the end of the season. Aiden Heaven, I've never heard of him before, but I'm guessing as a junior, may be back for this fixture with from his ankle injury that he previously sustained. And Delit is being assessed for a knee injury, and Collier, I think the name's never very good in football, is it? Collier is out with a muscle injury and is currently being assessed for that as well. So yeah, it's just crack back, guys, to the Spurs game. I watched the extended highlights, and what was Creswell doing? Why was he in the wrong side of the defence when that ball went up to, what's it, Udebe, whatever his name is? Why on earth wasn't he off the left-hand side? I said in the full-time thoughts video of that game that the defence should have helped out Areola more, and we certainly didn't. I mean, obviously Areola wasn't asking for help, but honestly, the positional movement of all the back four, the 5, I should say, was ridiculous. It really was stupid. But anyway, now, according to PremierInjuries.com, where I get the normal information from, Alvarez is still being assessed for his back issue, having missed 3 games now, but isn't he the one that we've been hearing that has wanted to try and knock Graham Potter out? Or was that Kudus? Honestly, I'll be very surprised if we do see Alvarez again. I'll be disappointed, to be honest with you, because I think he's a cracking player. I think there's a really good player in there. The only problem is that's now 3 managers that he's tried out to go at in more ways than one. He fell out with Moyes, he fell out with Lopetegui, and he's fallen out with Potter by the looks of it. We don't need players like that in our dressing room. I can understand the reasons why he's been frustrated over the last couple of seasons, because he was sold way more than we were able to achieve. I guarantee it in the part of the recruiting process. But yeah, honestly, it's worrying. It genuinely is worrying, guys. And that brings me around nicely to the starting 11. Now, as it's been for the last 2 or 3 videos, the players have been so shit this season, I can't be asked to make any changes. As always, put your comments in the comments section below. Let me know what your starting 11 would be. You know, I did get questions on the Spurs preview about why I've not been playing Paquetá. Guys, for those who've been watching the channel for a long time, you know why I'm not picking Paquetá. I think it's been useless. He had flashes in the pan on Sunday against Spurs. Don't get me wrong, he really did. I praised him for that. But in general, the last 2 seasons, nah, not for me, unfortunately. So I don't think it's good enough to play for West Ham anymore. But that's my personal opinion. Put your comments in the comment section below, guys. Let me know what your opinion is. But this is the starting 11 I would like to see. It's never going to happen in a million years, but I'd like to see at West Ham United at Man United away on Sunday. Areola in goal, with a back 4 of Wan-Bissaka, Todibo, Kilman and Scholes. Orford in the defensive midfield positions, with Souček in front of him supporting Bowen, Ward-Prowse and Guilherme, with Füllkrug up front. So thank you very much for your time, guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you very much for making it this far. To everybody, much less if you're new. But over the last 4 weeks, those who have been not subscribed to the channel is just under, well, it's just over 50%, I should say. 49.7% of you guys have been watching the channel that have been subscribed. But so it's just over 50% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. So if you're loving what I'm doing, great, please let me know if you're hearing it. I know, as I got some positive comments on the previous videos, but guys, if you're new to the channel and you want to know more, then by all means please do subscribe. Hit the like button so it gets more advertising on YouTube. It'd be nice to try and get something over a little more 10% worth of you guys, but it's a very speakeasy viewing figures we're getting on this channel, which is fine. I haven't got a problem with that, but I'd like to be able to try and make it into at least 3,000 at some point within the next 12 months. But yeah, guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. As I say, we'll have the watch along on Sunday from 2 o'clock. If there's anything else that pops up in the news that is actual news and not rumour and conjecture, then I'll do a video about it in between then and now. To say, because it's not usual that we get 4 videos in 4 days on this channel. It really genuinely isn't. Because at the end of the day, there isn't really things to talk about. But I kind of been, as I said in the previous videos, I've been thinking about at least one of those 2 videos that went up this week in terms of the Tuesday and Wednesday videos. But guys, in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. Have a cracking weekend, and I hope to see you Sunday late afternoon. I still can't get used to the fact we've got 4 Sunday games this month. It's ridiculous. But as I say, I'd love to see you on Sunday afternoon for the watch along for Man United. So all the best now. Take care.